This guy thought, I can do it on my moral standing. I can get the kingdom of heaven. I can do it with my money. I can get the kingdom of heaven. I can do it on my reputation. I can get the kingdom of heaven. And no, Jesus alone gets us into the family of God. Those who heard this asked, then who can be saved? Jesus replied, what's impossible with man is possible with God. And again, we're back to the beginning of Luke, where Mary finds out that she's going to be with child. How is that possible? I'm a virgin. And the angel says to Mary, with God, all things are possible. God can save the least likely people. God can change the most wrecked life out there. God is the God of impossible. In short, Jesus' answer to the ruler in question takes seriously how wealth is intricately spun together with issues of status, power, and social privilege. It wasn't just a money issue for this guy that kept him from Jesus. It was his status. It was his standing. It was his power. And his wealth contributed to that. And here's what we see in this story. Jesus rebukes self-reliant people. Jesus rebukes self-reliant people. So I'm going to give you a little quiz here in a moment to see if you might be self-reliant. But money does allow us to be self-reliant. According to Andy Crouch in his book, The Life We're Looking For, the distinctive thing that money allows us, its most seductive promise, is abundance without dependence. If I have enough money, I don't have to depend on God or my own miserable skills at fixing my own broken down car. I can just pay someone to do it for me. Money provides this promise, abundance without dependence. I don't have to call up my friends and say, will you help me move? I can call the moving company because I have enough money. I don't have to advocate for myself. I can pay a lawyer because I have enough money. I don't have to take care of my body. I can just have a doctor tell me everything to do and prescribe these pills when they don't work because I have the money to do it. Abundance without dependence. That's what money offers. And God wants us to be utterly dependent on him. We tend to be self-reliant, though. So here are 5 signs that I came up with of self-reliance. See if any of these might be true for you. 5 signs of self-reliance. Your favorite letters are D-I-Y. And your favorite, do you know what that means, by the way? Do it yourself, yeah. Do it yourself. Well, I didn't do it myself. I watched a YouTube video. Yeah, I still do it yourself. And your favorite genre of book is self-help. 2, you rarely ask for help and often refuse it, even when your hands are full. 3, you pay your way out of all of your problems. And sometimes you're just kicking it down the road because you're paying with debt. 4, you rate your moral performance better than average and assume it will secure you a place in heaven. If you haven't heard me say this a couple times today, you cannot pay your way into heaven. You can't do enough good works to get into heaven. It is only because Jesus died on your behalf and your decision to follow him. That is the only way that we can be sure of a place in heaven. And 5th, you plan before praying and ask for God's blessing rather than praying before planning and asking for God's direction. I'll read that again because I am guilty of that all the time. You plan before praying and ask for God's blessing rather than praying before planning and asking for God's direction.